ever given these guys this uniform in my life. I've never given these guys these fucking uniforms in my life. It's phenomenal. I think I did maybe like year one, honestly. That's the best part. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's all closer. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go hit it real quick.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They've handled all comers through the first 3 months, a perfect 12-0.
Yeah, they're 3/4 away to a perfect season, and now's where it really starts to get into your mind. We'll see if it affects their play in any way.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
Of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This is taken at his 4. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Excellent effort defensively by him. 2 tackles for a loss last week, now 1 here in the first quarter.
He's an absolute disruptor, isn't he? And I think most offenses would love to go against guys who just want to hold the point of attack and try and keep things clean for their linebackers. But when they make those moves and they can get upfield, past the offensive line into the backfield, that's hard to handle.
Two of them?
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Wow, that's tight.
Off play action. McCarthy. He'll buy some time.
Look at Sammy McCarthy go.
Got some room at the 30. And all the
Oh
way
my
out to
god,
the
dude, this guy can
46.
run like that too?
A gain of
Yeah.
28 yards
That's
there
part
and
in
give
the
him the
league.
first down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure,
Man,
good
I
coverage
remember I played
downfield,
these
and then he
guys
slips
last
out the
year,
back
rookie
door
year, and I
and turns
said
it
that
into a
guy's
nice gain.
that guy would be the stud of the whole thing.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
CPU,
was relatively
yeah,
easy to see. I noticed that
this
from up
franchise
here.
has ever
Yeah,
seen.
it doesn't take a whole lot,
Guaranteed.
does it?
Better,
Sometimes
way
you get
better than
multiples, but I always love on these offsides.
He's what we thought McKee would be.
On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, he just broke one like 40 yards on
Let's
with
look quickly
McCarthy.
here at the Denver offense.
An offensive line play is not something that comes to mind readily.
Look at this. 28-yarder. Oops, I didn't mean to fucking take a picture of him. Fuck. Look at this dude. Yeah, play action. He just took off. It was all covered. He just was a dead sprint. Look at this guy, dude. Oh. I missed him with Marriott. I missed him with the first guy. I missed him with Marriott on the switch.
But it's always a big key in a ball game, and already these guys, they're getting it done up front. As we've seen this rushing attack have some early success.
I love this shit.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. And an alley
Josh Jacobs.
And he'll be brought down. It looks like
I don't think I ever given him these unis.
That one a 1st down
Something
pickup
new
of
for
8.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They'll run on 1st down.
Of course, I run right into.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
I keep doing that.
That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
And that's a run
This might be that game where they get me. I'm not lying. I think I had a shootout with these guys all last
You've got to
time.
be able to make plays on the edge.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and
It'll be
10.
100 to nothing.
Back to throw. McCarthy
Oh,
got a man open.
Jerry.
It's Sutton. A Bronco
Portland
1st
Sutton,
down there,
age
12 yards
40.
on the play. For Sutton, the
No,
receiving
I'm telling
numbers
you,
from
this
last
is one
week's
of those
game.
games.
7 catches, 102 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's trying to prove the adage is not just how you start, it's how you finish. And he is finishing awfully strong, takes great care of his body. I expect him to go ahead and put a capper on this season.
On 1st down, Jacobs.
Lester Lewis has already had 3 big shots.
He stopped right around the 13.
Like that.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll
Almost
set up
coming
a
here
2nd
shortly.
and 7.
Somewhere, something's gonna happen. Hey, these guys, a young linebacker in the car. I gave him the, Did he?
Off the bootleg. McCarthy. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
Oh, he is, folks.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Does he?
Throwing on 3rd and long. McCarthy. And that is
Nice play by Morency.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold him to 3. And his kick is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-0. So a nice opening drive on the road. You get the 3 points. Part of you wonders if that might hurt them later not getting into the end zone.
Well, the good thing is, still first quarter, and they did come out of it with points. In a sense, they can look at it positively and say, hey, we set the pace in this one. I think that's how they'll go about it.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. So now the Colts will get their first
This guy doesn't have a good first half. He's getting
and a glance at the tall single corner, standing 6'6".
There's a quarterback competition going into this
I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner.
A little
I was
early,
just
eh?
going to say.
That's where I go.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now a give, right side. Callaway. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jones.
Yeah, this guy sucks, bro.
Incomplete.
This guy's not going to cut it. I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
So the defense
You
able to
can't
get
hit a
off the
short
field here
route,
on
you're
3rd down.
out of
It's
here.
one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses try.
Yeah, man.
How did we do
this
on
is
3rd
just
down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
pathetic.
And no return here. Where will they spot it?
Yeah.
They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Everything I throw is
So the
medium. I think
Broncos
long is,
coming
it
out
has to be,
now.
it's like
They've got
past
a 3-0
25
lead
yards,
and the
30
football
yards.
as they start
I think
first
it's
and
30
10.
yards up something crazy. It's fucking long.
On first down, McCarthy.
Yeah, you might be
And the
right.
throw left sideline here is caught,
Yeah,
but they'll
I mean,
rule it
I'm-
incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the
I
timing's
pick
off
this
just a
defense
little
and they're
bit,
going to run the ball here.
it can
I
really throw
fucking,
off a
as soon as
play
I
like he
pressed
let
it,
it
I
roll too
know.
much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he
Like
caught it,
8
just
yards.
couldn't stay in bounds. On 2nd down, Jacobs.
8
And
yards.
he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Of course.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Now a carry for Jacobs.
He was scared of
Just a
seeing big
2-yard
58
pickup, and that should
coming in.
necessitate a call
He
for the
saw
punt team here on
59
4th
there for
down.
many
Nice job
minutes.
there on the tackle, keep him to the short
He's
game. And
moved
of course, he
on.
got
They
some
brought
good news
on
this week. He was
Vincent
named
Dean,
AFC
and he
Defensive
turned
Player of the
into
Week
a
from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you. Keep it to
what a
short
ball.
gains.
By
and you pile
Darius
up
Topper.
statistics.
So possession
On the
goes
outside,
over here
on
the
Curdy
punt.
blocked him like
And
3
possession
times.
will switch hands, 1st and 10. Meanwhile, down in Dallas,
I
an
don't know why.
update
I guess
from
I was out
there.
of juice
And
there. He
an
had like no
early advantage in that
spin
one for the
whatsoever. It was like
Giants.
the slowest
Remember
thing.
to keep an eye
I don't
on
know
the
how I
ticker,
get
of course, at the
8.5
bottom
on
of your
this
screen for
play.
updates on that game
Apparently
and
I do.
others around the NFL. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis, and
I
also
guess I
moved
just
the
do that.
sticks.
I either hit him or I hit the other
They
guy.
love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Yeah.
And they'll work
Depending on
this
how they
down to the
find it.
40-yard line.
Usually if it's
Tackled there.
man-to-man, that
Indianapolis
tight
moving
end's
the
just going
chains
to beat
there on
him
a
right
gain
off
of
the
12.
gate.
These are his numbers from last
Ooh,
week's
I don't like
contest.
this look there.
3 catches, 66 yards, and a
I like that
touchdown.
look for
Look, I
that
know
play.
everybody wants to be number one in everything they do.
I like
He's
it for
number
this
2
play.
in the league in receiving yards. That's a strong number, a strong year, and they want that to continue.
Looking to throw. Jones, flushed out right. Wide open receiver, complete. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. in for the score. And the Colts have taken the lead.
Getting hit, dude. He's another guy who gets hit and releases it. He also has that same thing.
Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just
tell you what, Brent Burns is a hell of a backup. He's like the fucking. He's like
second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send
this one away. Yeah, if I need more like precision, you know.
This one fielded at the 5.
Yeah.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet.
Actually, I got to cover this tight end.
Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
I knew he was going to run that flag too. I was going to pick that shit.
Maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second.
Wow, a rare missed tackle by Bruce.
Right at the 45-yard
That's impossible to do.
9 yards to pick up
there.
Probably because I was using
it and press square.
Now look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get it going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week.
Dude, I'm just trying to convince you who this guy really is. I was going to pick that one too.
McCarthy.
There he is, Bruce again.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Damn, these guys always fucking.
From the gun on 3rd down, McCarthy. He's got a man inside. That's complete. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
I gotta connect on these big hits, right? The thing is I need to let go of turbo and just run in them. This is gonna be a play action sack. Watch it.
Here's Jacobs. Looking for a seam, but finding none.
Yeah.
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain.
Play old man to man. Nope.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
That felt good. Yeah, you like press square. I hit it like perfect angle right in there.
This is 3rd and 11. Looking to throw.
No.
McCarthy. He can run for it.
Oh my God, dude, this guy's the best player in the league.
30, almost to the 25.
He's the most dangerous cat because he can do that in zone coverage. Usually that's against man. Usually against man is when he takes off. But, watch this, I'm gonna run man right here.
First down on 3rd and long, and somehow he finds his way downfield and picks it up.
Now, if you look at the coverage defensively, this is great, but no one accounted for him at the quarterback spot.
At some point, you actually have to
cover
tackle
2 here.
and get him on the ground short of the first down.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And down inside the 15, shot at the 10.
Still just coming back
that one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
Wow, this is a weird formation.
On 1st and 10, McCarthy. Throwing right, and that's complete.
Nice awareness
just a yard on the catch there, and it'll be 2nd and 9.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. And they're able to run it in. Starting with the trenches, they won there. And they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game. Because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This one taken just inside the 10.
Yeah, Justin Simmons.
Past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
I need to find out who 31 is. That guy seems like a freak.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Max 10 should be open.
On 2nd and 15 now. Jones hit and the ball's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice play there to force incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get
I tried to find the craziest, the weirdest, like most modern-looking kicker face mask, and it was whatever the helmet that is.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive
So
when they got to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have
I
to go
knew
look
he
at
was
the
coming to
talent
that comeback route, I just couldn't get there.
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
That's fucking amazing.
That catch, by the way, kind of noteworthy. It's number 764 in his career. Ties him with Hall of Famer James Lofton.
And he's done it just as James Lofton did in his career. Smooth.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble at 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
On 2nd down now. It's Jacobs.
And
they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos 1st down. But you talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the 1st half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
That's literally like at the line of
pretty good until the finish. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
A yard off the ball.
They run it with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 2 minutes remaining in the 1st half. 10-7, our score. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
No, I saw it and I was like running all weird. I was there.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 29-yard
like his
line.
agility is not that good. Not a
Throwing on 1st down. McCarthy. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
Is that Dean?
And the Colts pick it up. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do?
No,
but,
it was
hey,
Mary.
let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going
26.
to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big time.
And
play.
Lester Lewis just downfield somehow, just scooping it up, fucking 15 yards down the field.
And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes, back-to-back. What a momentum swing
defensive
that
play
would be.
by
You
the
might be able
Colts.
to get a 2-for-1 without
There's
ever even giving up the
He's
football.
over
A good pickup there,
foul.
21 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Jones.
No.
Right side
Are you serious?
complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
That's cool though. Hey, new
Pick up there
future.
of 20 yards.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts.
Say that again.
As they'll stop them with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing Jones. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
I hear a fire engine. I guess there are fires. I guess there are fires.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh my God.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This a 33-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium.
I'm sure they like the defense. They adapt the computer and they start playing better on certain plays. They like shut everything. They shut down the slot now on all these spread out slants that I'm putting them into. They're all covered. They're like pressing them every time.
They find themselves trailing the visiting Carolina Panthers. The Panthers looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world. See what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars. A field goal, the difference. 17-14, the final. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been as tight as we expected. All tied through one half of play. For the call of the second half, let's get it back to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Look at that ugly-ass throw, dude.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back.
This dude throws ducks.
Number 3. And
All I had to see was that replay.
Second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This one taken just inside the 10. And bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
In the ball game. Let's go.
Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll get 4 on second down, but it leaves them with third and still 9 to go. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
Oh.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. They will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set
How
things
did
up
we
to
do
start
that?
half, and you just tell you guys,
Look
hey,
at
if
this
you can
run.
shut them down, get
I
it
had
back
them
for our
sewed
offense, we
up
can
and
roll.
they were at the line.
And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running is Jacobs. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
A lot more power.
On second down, it's Jacobs. He's able to
He was
rattle off
always
6
chasing
on the
him
carry,
down
and
from
that'll get him to
behind.
3rd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid
Yeah,
yardage.
I saw Marinelli
Anytime you
there.
hand the ball to him back.
Maybe.
From the gun on 3rd down, McCarthy. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort.
Hopefully by the second half they'll be a lot better.
And brings up a 4th down decision.
And he fields it cleanly.
Yeah, you suck.
Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll keep it on the ground. Callaway. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down.
What's that?
Run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside
no,
run.
I do believe
Sets
you.
up a very manageable second
I was
down.
reading a text,
Very
dude.
solid gain on that play.
Yeah, it does.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. 50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a 1st down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. From the gun, Burns. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Look at this cat.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On second down now, Callaway.
Oh, he got tricked from behind. He's about to drive through that blast block at the goal line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
That's what the ones you dream about if you have a guy like Power.
A great effort there.
Cap to the career.
Touchdown number 15 of the year. As his guys are able to regain the lead.
That's how you put an exclamation point on Madden 20.
Offensive line creating some space.
Fucking
Now
horse.
the guy running behind his pads into the end
Need
zone.
a turnover,
What does that
man.
mean when a guy says running behind his pad?
Means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people and power his way forward.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 17-10 score. That time a 9-play drive, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. On first down, McCarthy. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. You know, despite
cover
the
6
scoreline,
in.
I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score
Who's
away
that?
from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it.
Dude, this guy is ridiculous,
down,
bro.
but able to get it to their 30-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard
see
gain.
that?
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Back to throw. McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? It creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Oh, these guys are out sticking ball. I got a piece of that hit stick somehow.
You know how much coaches love run after catch.
Oh, you got your
love even
fucking
more completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it,
audibles.
tuck it away.
It looked like it was an
Whatever
audible,
you get
dude.
after that is almost
Oh.
gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Looking to throw.
No, why does he do that, bro? Why do they run in? I don't understand. I pick him and he's already running straight in. And I press triangle and it's already over his head. What is that, bro?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice
God, he's in
sessions,
zone.
I'd hear
He's in a
9
fucking,
from
like
the
a straight
receivers.
drop back
That meant
zone.
fly route, go.
What is he doing?
That was the 9, and he just kept going all
I think it's just
the
the
way to the end
distance
zone for
from
a
the
touchdown.
end zone. It's like a fucking glitch because of the distance or something weird. I don't know. He just stops like at the goal line and doesn't do anything.
And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Man.
So that winds up a 7-play
It all looks
drive
like
all
Brian
told.
Burns is gonna have to
17-17
show
the
that
score.
thing.
All even to this point as the kick's away.
Oh, so
That's
shit.
fielded in the end zone.
Ooh.
And he'll make it across the 20.
Yeah, dude, that's hard to
As
control,
those guys
man.
will set up
Yeah.
shop at the 23-yard line.
I pulled him. Austin Jones.
As the Colts offense makes their way out, we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC.
Start the
And
first,
for them,
second
it's no
half.
longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, his team talking about it to each other.
Oh, looks like we got to play this like a playoff game the rest of the
because having
way.
that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way
kept
through.
that.
I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs. Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot.
This was such a quick, like, blitz in
He's a big
there.
man. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical third down conversion.
This afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. It hasn't been his best in terms of yardage. But that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
To throw on second down, Burns. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A huge play that time for the Colts. 47 yards. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Where's the how are these guys getting off these blocks that hard every time?
At the line of scrimmage.
This shit, this is a fucking touchdown, Patty Humphrey. Fucking fix that. Nope.
Looking to throw on second down. Burns.
Fucking clown.
And that'll be incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
That is caught inside the 5. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the 1st and goal. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Burns.
That's a little lobber to him.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From a yard out. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between
comes back with a 9-play, 78-yard, 3-minute drive.
Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you run the slant. And this amount
of
time,
Brent Burns is growing as we speak.
Got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drop.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Fabio Carecchi, I can't tell you how many times Bob did that.
Defensive player of the year. I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today.
Look at that animation.
In order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
This could be sick.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. That is caught at the 7. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a 1st down. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now again, right side, Callaway. And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns.
The one, Bill.
The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
No way.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. With his guys trailing here in the 4th, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, you're 2 scores down. You take it upon yourself now to play perfect or near-perfect football if you want to get your team back into the game. That's also tough to do when you're trying to avoid errors. Yet still play perfect football.
Same play.
Second and 2.
It is.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Why doesn't it show their fucking play, dude? What they
Line
ran.
of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, McCarthy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that'll be good for 8
See, they'll
yards
come.
to
The
the
hits will come
45.
with other guys around. If I
I
just
respect
going for
both
the
sides
ball
on
and
that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle, wow.
Did you notice the look between the 2 of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the word respect.
No.
Going again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Sit down and fell for
taking
the
it across
fucking
midfield
flag
and
out.
just shy of the 40. Give him
That's
14 yards there on a Denver first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Yeah, everyone.
So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Dude,
a quick slant as the throw.
Fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down.
That Steakhouse bounces off everything. Morency coming
Clock
at him.
management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Next week, the animation. I should have picked that one off too.
17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. Back to throw. McCarthy. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Looking to throw. McCarthy. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Fun game. Oh yeah, this is where we fucking do damage.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And they're going to get to him. A sack.
Let's go. They're running like a 40-yard route from a 1-yard.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. 2nd and 9 now.
No! Why can't dude? How many picks the last 3 games have been dropped?
They've been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no.
I'm gonna throw a little out right here just for fucking right to the goal line. Oh no.
Back to throw. McCarthy. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Oh, no run.
Get there and pick it. And
Really dropped the one there too.
Outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line.
I love when I get it on the 1-yard line.
Indy offense at the line and set to go. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. That one looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. From the 21, it's second and 10. To throw again. Burns. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And they were moving, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
Yeah, he does. Like 96 speed, or 97 or something. 97 speed. 97 speed, but he's only like a 59 overall, 56 overall or something.
They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Indianapolis, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaunt. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Wait, what now? What happened? I was looking at all the stats. I heard something crazy. Jesus. Yeah, like, bro. Not just fine getting up there. They all keep tradition. Hey, Edwards. The playoff. Yeah, it was. Or as quick as you can get it too. Just fucking around with it. This is going to be just mash teams after this. Last 3 innings. 60-10. Good God. You're dropping 60 or more every game now. We're now in week 15. They're trying to make me lose right now, running dagger routes and saying it'll beat the cover 2. They run the cover 2 fucking 2%. Oh no, wait, they don't. Oh, they run it 12%. Steelers offense and defense are 81 overall, both of them. Not bad. Although they're 28th in sacks and 27th in picks. Steelers 81 overall on offense and 81 on D. They're solid, apparently. Fuck. Yeah. Luther Hightower's a superstar X Factor and he doesn't even touch the ball. How funny is that? Rookie Kevin Myers with another upgrade. He's got a 76 on now. Cardinal Stadium. I knew Jeff Mariani was going to be a stud quarterback. You could tell. Improviser, Notre Dame, 21 years old. It's like the same. Dude, this guy's a stud. Jeff Mariani. Yeah. too. There's a guy named LeCambrick or LeCambrick. LeCambrick. He's a first round bust, but he's still probably unreal. We got a Jackie. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I like the color. Cardinal red. What's the Cardinal? Stanford Cardinal. Oh, they're a bunch of tree huggers. Something probably. Oh, they voted by the fucking students like in 1994. A bunch of fucking freaks listening to Oasis and shit, just fucking wearing choker collars and fucking chicks wearing fucking Liam and Dick Scam. Yeah, dude, exactly. Corduroys, baggy corduroys, just fucking simple shoes. Remember Simples? Remember Simples, like those skater shoes? I remember Ray had a pair of Simples and I used to clown him so hard. He used to play hacky sack. Playing hacky sack out on the fucking lawn. Sweet. I used to go, dude, what are you doing? I say, oh, you don't like this? And he'd just start doing it. Do you know Joe Buck? Is this Joe Buck? This is Joe Buck? He's all stuttering. This is Joe Buck right here. Yeah, this is Joe Buck right here. This is Joe Buck right here. You're Joe Buck. You're Joe Buck. Yeah, I'm Joe Buck. Nice to meet you. Next week, dude. No, I was terrified. I was like, oh my god, this guy's gonna embarrass us. He's gonna fucking do something out of fucking control. Dude, he's the most out of control human being you could not. He had no common sense and he had no conscience whatsoever, dude. The nicest, God-loving people ever. Ray was just born. Yeah, his parents were like in their 50s when they had him, though, dude. He was like, I think he was like an accident. No, like he was born with like a fucking mental fucking disorder, dude. Like he's just nuts. He's psycho. You know what I mean? He has a screw loose. He has probably some kind of chemical imbalance going on. A lot. Big. No, he's the smartest guy ever. He's like fucking Rain Man, dude. He can do math equations in about 1 second, and you're just like, what the fuck? He's like a rocket scientist, basically. Dude, I'm serious. He was going to school. He was majoring in math. Dude, he's nuts. Just because he likes stats, he likes numbers, he'll remember every stat and every fucking thing you've ever heard in your life. Guy's like Rain Man. Oh, DB. What's up, dude? Yeah, what's going on, man? Hey, what's up, man? What's up? Yeah, what's up? Yeah, you Tony Fernandez. Oh, you laugh. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I said Tony Fernandez. He'll just drop a name. He'll say, remember Jim Tomei? And I'll say, oh, Thumb. And he'll go, Thumb. He'll just start laughing. We'll go, Buck. See ya. would not want to be. Looks like we got a big old ball game on the air right now. I gotta stop my broadcast.